Cool. Hi, this is Mats. Welcome to probably our final installment of Endless Space 2 Riftborn playthrough on Endless difficulty. We're going for a Wonder Victory, which as you can see is taking us quite a lot of time. Though I normally manage to finish games within 200 turns. And I actually can't remember not finishing a game within 200 turns. So we are moving in for simultaneously picking up the end game Winning Sciences and the final Wonder. And we'll see which we complete first. We have 19 turns in the system to get our final obelisk. It's the best I could do. The final obelisk is quite expensive. And yeah, we're gonna continue putting all of our systems on urgent AI research. Citadel extension, kind of meh. Let's just pick up. Oops, that was difficult. We can pick up this upgrade faster. Dust 9 productions. Probably. This is always a nice one to have. Wait, where is it? Super Biofuel Factory is really useful on other factions. Less useful on our faction. We don't really care about food. Again, so that. To be fair, it turns all the other factions, scrappy food systems, into real systems for the end game. But yeah. Let's see how the Cravers feel about the war.
What do you sound like?
So we're currently winning. But we want to win a bit harder. Force them into giving us something of value so that we can delay their win. It turns out Vorta was the system with the best industrial output. This hero, ideally, she gets a level soon. You can also swap it around with another hero who we know has good industrial output. Does Vorta have... It does have trade value, yes. So let's pick up our best hero for the system. Voss Landslas. And yeah, I shaved a couple of turns off that. Not much, but it did something. And this way, this hero can pick up extra points on the system. Want lots of singularities available. We can even think about picking up these extra singularities with tachyon physics to jump forward in time. I wonder if that will help us cheat out something. Well, we'll get it later. Lonica. Alright, we're pretty much putting more or less everything on urgent AI research and wonders at this point. Just trying to close out the game. This is kind of the lazy way of playing the end game, but I don't mind. I mean, this is a straightforward way of winning the game. We could go for like expansion, attack a lot. It's something we'll do in other games, probably, because I don't want to do this again. Well, I probably will end up doing this again. We have lots of singularities available. We already have one here. Put one here. The game slowly dies of lag. Yeah. And we ended another turn. It looks like we're the only faction that's really going after the Wonder Victory. Again, we have this very nice law, which improves happiness. We have some extra dust production, we have mineral misers, and we have work not shirk. Really improving our industry. What industrialists, I mean, whatever this is from. Industrialists, yeah. Industrialists are unsurprisingly good at industry. Who would have thought? Alright, objective achieved, we gain some dust. Not not bad. We need 14 million dust to buy this out. We are a while off. No, that's not good enough. Give me more, give me more.
What?
I'm not sure if we have enough wonders, actually. Give me more systems, gimme. And now this time we're going to raise them. Alright. Are we on truce? Yes, that means we've just picked up 2 systems through, like, crude and smart diplomacy. Wow, are those Hisho bonuses? Or is that some other upgrade? I think the Hisho are the only ones with these space stations running around. Let's look in the upgrade tier. No, it looks like Hisho to me. Nah, they can't be those though. I have no idea where this come from. Oh, it's the behemoth. We pick up this. That's always nice. No, can't. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. We need to remember to keep our eye on this truce timer. In 10 turns, we just raise these 2 systems. Like, fuck's given. The channel continues to be family friendly. Apologies to those watching with kids at home. I'll try and work on my language in later episodes. Whoop. Emergency labor. Probably something we want. Is there no way to develop this system? Oh well. Oh shit! That was an obliterator shot. That's why I say always watch out for these. It's not heading towards one of our systems, so I'm worried. Like, yeah, no obliterator shots headed towards us, and either way we have a shield. I stand corrected, we have no shield on water. That would be a catastrophe. But we could quickly build one, if we needed to. So, I think this is a normal sized galaxy, so we probably only need 3 obelisks. Or a small galaxy. We might already have 1, actually, if it's a small galaxy. The rules for... I just looked up the rules for Wonder Victory, and they're a bit obscure.
You have to be pretty.
Let's do the math. Economy... We need 1 out of 10 technologies. For Wonder, we need 2 out of 8. Does that mean we only need... like... Alright, let's save here. Let's see if we're winning the game if we just leave our alliance. Sorry, it's a very strange spot. Like, I recommend you always save before you do something like this.
Welcome.
Sucks
How
to
can
be
the
you.
family's help?
Yeah, whatever. Let's look at the victory screen now. We are first in Wonder, and it's 2 out of 3. Wonderful. Ugh. No way of knowing that without leaving the alliance. Let's go back. Sorry about that. I didn't really know what the victory conditions were. This is one thing that's annoying about the game. It's not transparent about victory conditions. You kind of have to feel your way through it, play a couple of games, make a couple of horrendous mistakes, until you get the hang of it. Like that. So the point is, in 14 turns we will win though if we get that Wonder victory. With that 1 Wonder. Wonder's not always something you're in a position to go for. For instance, if you're playing an industry weak faction, there are better ways to win. If you're playing a faction that likes expanding a lot, Conquest is almost always faster. Like, I don't think this is the best way to close out a game, per se. But it is a good way of closing out the game. And that's the way of closing out the game that works very well on the hardest difficulty. I'm not sure what the correct strategy would be if I was playing against human beings and not the AI. But this is working out so far. And who doesn't want to build like giant obelisks, you know? Obelisk of all space and time. I'm going to keep one singularity in case this wears off. Just build giant like rocks, control time. I want to see where the obelisk is located. Where is it? Do we have one? I can't see it. Is it randomly floating there? Whoops. The game slowly dies on me as I'm changing to a new turn. Alright, this is the quest for the military robots, the Remnant, the Gunfather. Luxury deposits, anomalies, whatever, I don't care. Doesn't actually matter. Trade agreements! Yes! More trade. Much good. Such better. I've finally embraced the lack of English skills. In 8 turns, we'll come off truce with these people, in which case I will force a peace. Switching to pacifist has its benefits. Scrolling. That's really difficult. Let me proclaim my actions when I make them. Very fun. And in another turn, we'll be able to pick up this. The Power of the Endless. Project our power across the galaxy. I mean, if we don't win because of a giant rock in the sky. You take what you take. It's difficult to explain structures that encompass everything. They contain infinite computing power that does not simply record what has happened and what is happening, but do it on the level of particles and waves in perfect synchronization. These titanic structures contain all knowledge, all history, and the understanding of how to perfectly develop, use, and project all power. You hold the ability to create or destroy anything living or non-living, anywhere in the galaxy instantaneously. That sounds impressive. Alright, we're at Cold War, time to force peace, and have it rejected.
Speak. Let us see if we can trust your words.
Force peace.
I trust you no more than I would trust a clan merchant selling Kasai.
No.
Discussion with you is always welcome.
Alright. It's like the most passive-aggressive discussion with you is always welcome. Economic tribute. And, what do we want in terms of resources? We don't really care anymore, to be honest. Whoop!
It is refreshing to see that we are not the only sentience in the galaxy.
It's always funny when they play the happy voice line next to, like, the diplomatic threat. And they accept the embassy embargo thingy-majiggy.
Your presence
Is agreeable to the unfallen. Alright, they're mad at me. That's okay. I'm too chilled about diplomatic failures. See, picking up Genius of the Endless first really put us in a position where we can quickly pick up the other ones. I mean, I could micromanage a bit more at this point, but I don't really care. I don't know, just delay the inevitable, I think. I think we're gonna put these colonies on... we're still bleeding a lot of dust. I really do need those resource terms, to be honest. I want a way to generate new money.
Refreshing to see that we are not the only.
Trade agreements! Sign me up! Wow. Give 70 dust. I am not that worried. And here we pop 62, And yet we don't need strategics anymore because we have all the buildings we need in production. So we can sell them all off. The very exciting number typing game. I mean, I make a lot of jokes about this game, but it really is one of my favorite strategy games of all time. I mean, Warcraft 3 will always have a special place in my heart, and StarCraft 1 and 2, great games, but yeah. I love the Endless series. We're selling more. I wonder if we're any close to getting enough dust that we can just buy out the Obelisk of Space-Time. 9 million! I mean, yeah, I'm a pleb in the galactic scale. That's yes. Alright. As soon as the Truce of Cravers goes offline, we are 100% selling those systems. Like, they're gone. That's in 6 turns, though. So in 5 turns, we should probably sell them. And we can think about taking over Octans. Wait, that it is being taken over. Never mind. Other way around. Can we take over this? Oh, they left! No, never mind. Rassan is still there. Cravers are leaving. That's fine. That's just what I want. Screw that system. I'm gonna pop level 4 on this thing. Then go to Urgent AI. Same for the other one. Straight into Urgent AI research. For Octans. For however long it lasts. Make sure we don't lose to the same thing with the Cravers again in 4 turns. We raise those systems. Get the hell out of there, as it were. Let's keep going pacifist. Very strong boost to stack to. Well supported? Yeah. Wait, is that the right one? I hope so. Oh, I love the Riftborn design. So cool. And our scientists are on the lead somehow. What did I mess up? Oracle of Science. Minus 10% technology cost, though. I didn't think of that. That is quite nice. In addition to our massive technology cost reduction anyways. The joys of Wonder Victory. I didn't actually finish the Obelisk of All Space-Time text. You hold the ability to create or destroy anything living or non-living anywhere in the galaxy instantaneously. Energy and materials are infinite for you, and it's likely that soon you'll be able to create and manipulate time itself. Well, that is a specialty of the Riftborn. We don't care. We just want to make sure that water is as fed as possible in terms of time bubbles. That was a weird analogy. That did not come together. Maybe we can use influence pressure on one of our allies, or soon to be losers in the galactic race. Oh boy, the flickering is hard.
You, happiness level 1 over affinity. You have to be pretty uncivilized.
Speak.
Yeah, you talk to me, you
You will
warmonger.
see.
Stop declaring war on everyone.
Presence is agreeable to the unfallen.
Go away, please. Don't hurt me.
Continued friendship with you brings peace to them.
We wait another turn. And in 5 turns, we're basically in position to win the game or draw the game. Or simultaneously win the game, but somehow lose because of the score system, and it's weird. It's weird. Trust me. But also, we're about to get the science technologies that will help us win the game. Yeah, we don't care. Alright. Missile obliterator. We don't need this.
Do not pretend so proud.
They're mad at me for some reason. Why are you mad? What have I done to you? Oh my god! That was close. Whew! A missile just obliterated Fatia. Hectic! Obliterators doing their thing, just making the game unfun for everyone. Well, I had a lot of fun just now. I was like, what the fuck? What just happened? Well, I hope we got the option to sort of denounce whoever did that. I'm not saying anything, but it came from here, if you know what I mean. Raise his eyebrows furiously. It's the Gravus. Alright. We can't pick this up yet. Influence is still too low. Yeah. Now let's do the thing I was talking about. Let's just raise all the systems where the AI would otherwise, you know, screw us over. Can we raise the system yet? No, we're not allowed to. God damn it! We're just gonna have to hover over the stop influence conversion button. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Well, this is an adventurous last 4 turns, I'll give you that. What do I care about? Science! Fuck, science. And after this, I'll make a video just detailing how we won, basically. I'm just going over some of my impressions of the game. Maybe I'll rewatch some sections first. I love this thing. Obelisk of all space and time. No, let the influence conversion commence. I will. Please stop.
Tell us what you plan.
Accept. Please. Oh no, this is so annoying.
Tell us what you plan.
And we're at war again. That was fast. Hopefully you can force truce.
Hive again.
Suggest terms. No. I always love how they say ashamed. It's like, we need truce. We hate peace, but we are so screwed that we have to accept it. Shame, shame. Poor little Gravers. This time we didn't really go for obliterators. When we play some of the more busted economic factions, like the Hisho, I won with the Hisho like in just over 100 turns. We can play around with these endgame options.
It is refreshing to see that we are...
Oh, nice. It is refreshing indeed. Drink refreshments. Alright, we're getting water in one turn. We're building the obelisk of all space-time. There's no obliterator missile heading towards us. It looks like we're going to win next turn. Let's just be safe. Save. Well, actually, the auto saves, never mind. Having invested so much time in the series, I'd be thrilled if somehow I managed to lose at this spot. Right. And now we make the moral decision. Leave alliance. Sorry, guys. I'm close to victory wonder. See, I was really pulling all the weight. I mean, like,
Pretty uncivilized to do that.
yeah. I'm sorry I left you. It's cool. I had to live my own life, you know. It's not you. It's you. I just want to win. And now we create the obelisk, the final obelisk of all space-time, and all of space-time is ours. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune into our next video, my next video, where I want to quickly recap the game and just highlight the important tips about playing the Riftborn. The audio quality is not so good, but let's go to the score screen and watch the final cinematic. I hope you can read the subtitles even if you can't hear what's going on.
We have had enough hardship without the interference of gods. Now we can thrive. Now we can begin making the ugly beautiful.
And as you can see, we finally achieve our goal of turning this universe into another Koros. Or at least part of this universe into another Koros. So, that was our victory, playing as the Riftborn AI. So the Riftborn against the Endless AI. As you can see, the overall score didn't really matter. We were like miles away the closest towards victory. We got a wonder victory. We could have gotten a science victory a few turns later. But as you can see, none of the other factions were really that close to winning. So really, it just goes to show the score doesn't tell you everything about the game. And as long as you remember the important tricks and techniques and strategies we employed in this video, I'm sure you can win with the Riftborn as well. The Riftborn are medium to high tier in power level, I think. They're one of the stronger factions, but not one of the strongest. But they're very consistent. You can play the same sort of economic game every time. And I think lore-wise and gameplay-wise, they're very fun. And I really enjoyed recording this series. Thanks for sticking it out till the end. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you learned something. So in our next video, I might do a recap video. Quickly explaining all the key strategies in that series. And what I learned as well. All the best, and yeah.